Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches: Texas Rangers vs Houston Astros, Los Angeles Angels vs Minnesota Twins, and Pittsburgh Pirates vs San Francisco Giants, which are happening on Friday, July 23, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Bettors are going to have to lay some juice on the Houston run line in this game, but it is the only pick that makes sense. Texas has been dealt a brutal schedule to open the second half of the season, going on a lengthy road trip. The Rangers had to play on Thursday, while Houston had the day off at home. Then there is the obvious factor: these teams are complete opposites in the division standings. Colby Allard was rocked for 5 runs over 5 1/3 innings on Sunday in a loss to the Blue Jays in his last appearance. He wound up surrendering 7 hits, including a solo homer to Danny Jansen in the 5th inning. He finished with 1 strikeout and also issued 1 walk. Although he was shelled against the Jays, the 23-year-old left-hander has shown promise this season, recording a solid 4.06 ERA, 1.11 WHIP, and 62/14 KBB ratio across 68 2/3 innings. He will face a tough test facing a deadly Astros lineup. Houston has been leading the AL West for several months, but it does not have a ton of wiggle room. Oakland is just 3 games back and Seattle continues to hang around, 6.5 GB. The Astros opened the second half of the season with a blockbuster series against AL Central leading Chicago, where the White Sox won 2 out of 3. Houston responded with a series win against Cleveland earlier this week before having the day off on Thursday. The Astros have the top-ranked defense in baseball, hitting at a .266 clip. Our betting advice for that game is to pick Houston -1.5. The Twins escaped the opener without having their scoreboard blown up by the Angels' offense. That would have been a good thing if they actually won the game. But of course, despite being gifted a great performance by Kenta Maeda and the closing arm of Danny Cowlin, the Twins still found a way to lose. That doesn't bode well for them in the rematch. Alex Cobb has been pitching well, and the Angels just got Justin Upton back in their offensive lineup. Another dependable bat to go alongside Shohei Ohtani and company isn't what the Twins wanted to see in this series. J.A. Happ got turned into a punching bag by the Detroit Tigers in his last outing. It'll be tough to bounce back from a loss like that one against a legitimate top 10 run scoring offense. There will come a point when the Twins are looking on helplessly at the scoreboard in this one. The Los Angeles Angels have been doing pretty well offensively, as they are 7th in the majors with a .758 OPS. They have been doing well as they are scoring 4.36 runs per game during the month of July. The Angels are hitting for extra bases as they are only behind Toronto and Boston, as Los Angeles has a .439 slugging percentage so far this year. Designated hitter Shohei Ohtani is 2nd in the majors in OPS and RBI, while leading in homers. He has a 1.040 OPS with 32 home runs and 79 RBI. If the Angels can continue to hit as well as they have been, they have a chance of playing meaningful games as the season winds down. Thursday's opening game against the Angels was one of the few times when the Twins' bullpen didn't let them down. Kenta Maeda started at pitcher and gave up 3 runs in the 5th inning, and it was quiet the rest of the way. The Twins waited for their bats to come through and the offense to put up a fight, but it never happened. It was nothing but dead silence for 5 straight innings after a brief 2-run escapade in the 4th. Minnesota is deep enough in the season to know they aren't going to be able to hold back the floodgates for the entire series. It's only a matter of time before the Angels start piling on the scoreboard. J.A. Happ isn't in the best spot to handle business, considering he just got gashed on the road by the Detroit Tigers after giving up 11 hits and 7 earned runs in 7 innings. That sort of effort isn't going to save the Twins against the Halos. No, it's all about the bats for Minnesota. Their team is currently working with a .244 batting average and .744 OPS. There's hope of matching the Angels' lowly defense by going blow for blow on offense. The Twins have their work cut out for them in this one. Our betting advice for that game is to pick Los Angeles Angels. A quick reminder, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the high stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. The Pirates managed to even things out with the Giants in the last series meeting back in May at PNC Park. Not only has significant time passed since that first meeting, but Friday's game will be the Pirates' first trip at Oracle Park this season. The Giants are currently 30-13 when playing in their home building. So it's clearly obvious they don't lose a lot of games when playing at home. Pittsburgh doesn't win a lot of games when playing on the road, either. They don't have the offensive firepower to hang with the Giants. Throw in the fact that they'll be facing a confident Giants team coming off an impressive series with the Los Angeles Dodgers, and this game has the makings of an absolute catastrophe for the Pirates. Opposing teams are being held to a .219 batting average and .645 ops when facing the Giants' defense this season. Teams are having a hard time hitting against their pitchers, while the Pirates are having a hard time hitting against everyone. The Pirates have been one of the worst teams in the league this season thus far. Not only are they allowing 5 runs per game, their bats have also been ice cold. They are 30th in the league with only 3.6 runs per game. That is not good enough and will need to be worked on in order for them to get going here. The Giants are still hard at work to create the sort of separation from all of their NL West rivals that really helps them sleep comfortably at the top of the division. But that's obviously a pipe dream at this point. Ahead of their 3-game meeting with the Pirates, the Giants will be welcoming both the Dodgers and Houston Astros to Oracle Park over a span of 6 games. Like it or not, we're going to be learning a lot more about the Giants over the next week. It's imperative for them to blow through a winnable series like the one they'll see against the Pirates this weekend. A slip-up could easily open the door for the Dodgers to climb their way back into the lead. Johnny Cueto is expected to kickstart the pitching festivities with a 4.01 ERA and 1.29 WHIP. He allowed 8 hits and 2 earned runs in his last meeting with the Pirates, but that game wasn't in the comfort of his home building. Our betting advice for that game is to pick San Francisco Giants, -1.5. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.